Welcome to Bike Legend Pro, your go-to destination for all things motorcycle. In this video, we take an in-depth look at one of the most nostalgic yet technologically bold releases of the year, the 2025 Harley-Davidson Knucklehead. Once a symbol of rebellion and raw Americana, the Knucklehead has returned with modern power, refined engineering, and a striking vintage design that pays tribute to its legendary past. But the question is, does it live up to the legacy, or is it just another retro remake? Let's break it down. The legacy, why the Knucklehead matters. Before we dive into the 2025 model, let's rewind the clock. The original Knucklehead was introduced in 1936, featuring Harley's first overhead valve V-twin engine. It became a cultural icon, not just for its mechanical innovation, but for the rebellious attitude it carried through the post-war era. Nicknamed after its distinct rocker covers that resembled knuckles, the bike was more than metal, it was soul on wheels. The Knucklehead wasn't just a motorcycle, it was a movement. And that's exactly what Harley-Davidson hopes to revive with this 2025 reboot. The design classic DNA with modern muscle visually, the 2025 Knucklehead is a perfect blend of past and present. The silhouette echoes the pre-war lines of the original, with teardrop gas tanks, wire-spoke wheels, and Springer-style front forks that immediately pull you into the golden age of motorcycling. But Harley didn't stop at nostalgia. This new Knucklehead is built on a modern soft-tail chassis, offering improved rigidity, balance, and cornering ability. LED lighting has been seamlessly integrated into the vintage design. You'll still get that raw mechanical look, only this time it hides state-of-the-art tech. Color options include classic monochromes like gloss black, vintage army green, and a limited edition chrome dust silver with brass accents, an homage to early military and custom builds. The engine, old-school aesthetics, new-school performance. Under the hood, the 2025 Knucklehead features a Milwaukee-Eight 122 volts twin engine, custom-tuned to provide that deep, throaty rumble Harley is known for. It produces 94 horsepower and 122 pounds-ft of torque, giving riders plenty of grunt across the rev range, ideal for both highway cruising and low-speed city torque. But here's where things get even more interesting. Harley has retrofitted the engine with external rocker boxes that mimic the original Knucklehead's signature look. It's all cosmetic, of course, but it's pulled off beautifully. Tricks the eye, while the internals remain cutting edge. Fuel efficiency is also improved thanks to revised EFI mapping. And the emissions are Euro 5 compliant, something the old Knucklehead could never claim. Ride and handling: a vintage bike that actually handles the Knucklehead may look like a museum piece, but it rides like a 21st century cruiser. Harley's engineers have integrated show-up dual-bending valve forks in the front and an adjustable rear monoshock, allowing for a smooth yet connected feel on the road. At 670 pounds, it's not light, but the weight is well balanced and low slung. ABS comes standard, as does cornering traction control, selectable ride modes, and even a hill hold assist. These aren't features you'd expect on a retro bike, but they're here and they work. Whether you're carving through country roads or cruising along Route 66, this machine delivers a planted, comfortable, and confidence-inspiring ride. Technology, vintage looks, modern mind. The bike comes equipped with a hidden TFT display, cleverly embedded inside what appears to be a classic analog speedometer. Get turn-by-turn navigation, Bluetooth audio, and smartphone integration, all controllable through discrete handlebar buttons. There's also a keyless ignition system, USB-C charging port, and even Harley's optional Ride Command Plus app for route planning and service tracking. What Harley has done is nothing short of remarkable. All the technology is there, but it never overwhelms the aesthetics. You ride a vintage-looking machine, but you live in 2025. Price and availability. Nostalgia comes at a cost. The 2025 Harley-Davidson Knucklehead doesn't come cheap. Starting at $22,999, it's aimed squarely at enthusiasts, collectors, and die-hard Harley fans who value history just as much as performance. A limited edition Founders Tribute trim is also available, priced at $27,995. It's featuring serialized badging, hand-painted tank art, and a custom leather saddle. Dealers have started taking pre-orders, with official deliveries expected to begin by late fall 2025. Final verdict? A true homage, or just hype? So, is the 2025 Harley-Davidson Knucklehead worth the hype? For purists who worship the original, this is as close as you'll get to reliving a classic without sacrificing comfort, safety, and reliability. For younger riders, it's a retro cruiser that doesn't compromise on tech or capability. It's not just a rebirth, it's a reinvention with respect. The Knucklehead is back, not to dominate the market, but to remind us of where motorcycling came from and where it's going. And Harley-Davidson has nailed that balance. Outro, what do you think? Thanks for watching this deep dive from Bike Legend Pro. If you're a fan of legendary bikes making a comeback, or if you're eyeing the 2025 Knucklehead yourself, let us know what you think in the comments. Is Harley keeping the flame alive, or is this just another nostalgia play? Either way, we're here for the ride. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and rev that notification bell. Ride safe. Ride smart. Ride free. Ask ChatGPT.